Alright guys, I guess this is an update on the head repair on the car that I was working on, and it's going to be a update, I guess, or a video on a few different things. This is the airings that I'm working on. I've actually got it in the garage now. So I can work on it to push the car out, because we got some bad news on the head. It's got so many cracks in it that the machinist told me it would probably be better off for me to find another one. This is the head. I went and picked it up this morning. I'll get something that I can point them out with. But if you look, you may not be able to see the cracks, but in between these Sharpie marks that he put on is a crack, or a washed out spot from the head gasket being blown. Right in here from the water jacket through is washed. See if I can get close enough for you to see the crack. I think you can see it there, right here in between the two Sharpie marks. From an exhaust to the spark plug, there's a crack. In between the two valves on both of these is cracked. In between the valve here is cracked. And I keep getting in my own light. And from an exhaust to a plug. This one is really hard to see. Right there. Oops. Right there is a crack. And he also said internally, when he pressure checked it, it was leaking. It was bubbling from every water jacket into the cylinder was leaking. You can't really see them, except for that one is just washed out. You can see the mark now. So the gasket wasn't blown on these. I still have the gasket actually. This is upside down. Right here. It's blown out. You see it right there. But anyway, so we're not going to fool with this one. And I have already found a place online. I can't remember the name of the place, but anyway, they build new castings. So I've already got new valves, new springs, everything to go in it. I'm not going to worry about the old studs. We've got a new set of studs to go on both sides for the intake and exhaust, to go back in it. And the head I am getting is a little better performance head than this one. You can see the exhaust ports on this head is really, really small. Even my machinist told me that this was the smallest one he had ever seen. But they did make two different casting numbers of the head. That's the casting number. They made two different ones. One was the performance and one was not. This one is not. Which really surprised me, because the car actually did pretty well. And there was a few times I got on the freeway with it and 110, 120, 125. It was actually no problem at all. I mean, it actually cruised pretty good at about 110, 120. It would actually run faster, but that's all the speedometer says, so I have no idea how fast we was going past that. But anyway, yeah, the head won't be in until next week. So I'm also going to put new lights in here because I am thinking, which I probably will, I have a shop that I do small engine repair at. This is my garage at home. I'm going to start doing it here. I'll let one of the guys that works for me keep the shop open. I told him if he can handle it, if he can do enough, he can pay the rent on it, he can stay there and do it. I'm not going to make any money off of him. I just want him to pay the shop rent. Anyway, I'm going to put lights in here. I had one over here. It's really dark. The camera's having an issue focusing because it's dark. And it blew out on me. And it was a cheap fixture. So I couldn't replace the ballast or nothing in it. So I just got another one. That was one just like this one. This used to be a pipe for an exhaust for dust. This is a sandblaster. When I did a little bit of work here, yes, it's a homemade sandblaster. Here's the tank. It would get so dusty in here that I just could not stand it. So I had to build an exhaust for the dust.